One could argue that the final 24 hours of Julio Foolio's life were the happiest and most carefree fans have ever seen the rapper surrounded by friends. Booze and music for large parts of the day, Foolio had three of the main ingredients to make his 26th birthday special, so much so that even an unexpected police interference wasn't going to kill his vibe. However, a seemingly perfect day soon ended in chaos, costing the life of the rapper who for years seemed unkillable. Julio's The Sun rose on June 14th, 2024, marking the beginning of what would be Julio's last day. Charles Jones, known to his fans as Julio, was ready to celebrate his 26th birthday in style. His Instagram stories were vibrating with excitement as he announced an Airbnb pool party and invited friends to DM him for the address. The pool party begins tonight at 5 o'clock. If you already have the address, pull it up. If you need the address, DM me right now. Pool party starts at 5 p.m. and ends at 6 p.m. DM me for the address Folio ESPN. I'm putting it right here. The anticipation was electric, and Folio's social media was inundated with birthday wishes, which he replied with deep appreciation. Then, as the day moved into evening, the Airbnb began to fill with friends, fans, and fellow partygoers. The environment was vibrant, the music was loud, and FIO was in high spirits, already indulging in beverages. The pool party was in full swing, capturing the essence of a perfect summer celebration. But as the night progressed, the noise levels escalated, drawing the attention of the local authorities. The police arrived, responding to complaints about the disturbance. The party was abruptly halted, and everyone was asked to leave the Airbnb. Julio, determined to keep the celebration alive, quickly arranged for the party to continue at a nearby Ari, a well-known promoter, decided to bring Julio to her event at 18 in Tampa. This was a last-minute decision hinted at through her Instagram story with a cryptic message, "Guess who I got to come accompanied by a demon emoji." The excitement was palpable as Julio agreed to make an appearance, adding an unplanned twist to his already eventful night. Videos and photos of Julio at the event began to surface in real time, capturing the rapper in H. The unthinkable occurred at around 4:40 a.m. Julio was ambushed in the parking lot of the Holiday Inn. He was inside a vehicle when the attack occurred. Another vehicle nearby was also wounded by gunshots. The abrupt and savage nature of the ambush left everyone stunned. Emergency services were quickly called to the scene, but despite their efforts, Julio was pronounced dead shortly after their arrival. The news of his death spread quickly, leaving fans and the music community in disbelief. The celebration that had started with so much promise had ended in unimaginable tragedy. Three more people were hurt in the incident and were transported to the hospital. Reports indicate that they are in stable condition, but the stress of the event has surely left a lasting impression. The Tampa Police Department, along with the FBI, ATF, and Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, launched an investigation into the shooting, seeking to uncover the motive and identify those responsible. As the investigation unfolded, it became apparent that the incident could be linked to a long-standing feud between rival groups from Jacksonville. Julio, who had previously survived multiple attempts on his life, was no stranger to the dangers that came with his career. In April, he announced the release of his latest album, Resurrection, and mentioned the attempts on his life, highlighting the perilous environment he navigated. Meanwhile, after Julio's death, some fans began to speculate that the rapper's location might have been given away by two people who knew his movements that fateful night. Ari, the promoter, Ari has been adamant that she had no involvement in his death. Ari indicated that she is receiving death threats and is scared for her safety. She explained that Julio came to her event, stayed for a bit, and then left. She highlighted that the vibes inside the club were great and that she was not involved in any harmful behavior at this time. "I'm getting death threats. I'm getting phone calls. I'm getting text messages. And I just got to let y'all know what it's like. I had nothing to do with Julio's death. He came to my event, popped out, was in a section, had a bottle, and then dipped." Despite her statements, the internet remains divided. Some believe Ari is innocent, while others believe she played a role in Foolio's demise. Ari addressed the claims directly, expressing amazement that people thought she would purposefully broadcast Foolio's location for harmful reasons. She pointed out that if she wanted to backdoor him, she could have simply phoned the people who wanted to harm him rather than exposing it publicly. R emphasized that she had only shared what Theo approved, and that the night had gone well with no concerns. She requested that people cease circulating false accusations and emphasized that she and her staff had nothing to do with the terrible incident. Another significant person in the growing story is Mizzle, who spent the entire day with Julio Foolio from the Airbnb to the after party. Mizzle was one of Foolio's trusted friends, which made his potential involvement much more alarming. The day began with Mizzle and Foolio hanging out at an Airbnb, enjoying one another's company. They were seen together at numerous locales, including the after party where FIO was last seen alive. This is near. The association reflects a profound tie of trust between the two, but the internet's probe into MLE's background has revealed alarming connections. Mizzle is closely affiliated with a man known as Backstreet, who has a bad reputation and history of clashes with Foolio. Emily and Backstreet's affinity is so strong that they frequently wear matching costumes as a show of their personal friendship. This con connection is troublesome because Backstreet and Foolio have well-known difficulties. Backstreet had previously threatened FIO on Clubhouse, indicating that when he killed one of Foolio's pals, he expected Foolio to write about it on Instagram. This history of hatred raises questions about MLE's loyalties and motives. Furthermore, Backstreet is very friendly with another rapper, Yungeen, who also had disputes with Foolio. The fact that Mizzle is acquainted with both Backstreet and those close to Yungeen only increases the suspicions around him since the news of Foolio's death broke. Backstreet posted a beautiful day on his Instagram story, followed by a new video from Yungeen that seemingly took shots at Foolio. This has led to widespread speculation that Mizzle might have betrayed Foolio by revealing his location. If Lee did play a role in this, he would face severe consequences as the streets don't forgive betrayals. Also, the Holiday Inn shooting wasn't the first time Foolio would be targeted. Foolio had survived multiple attempts on his life. His membership in the KD gang put him in direct conflict with rival group ATK, led by rapper Yungeen. This battle wasn't just about music, it was a deadly feud that spilled onto the streets. I walked through the cut. I'll say probably like 5 to 10 minutes later, somebody peel out the cut, go to shoot, and boom, boom, boom. I got hit on my hip, and my hip popped out of place, and I was just crawling, staring back at him. Still shooting, you know what I'm saying? The animosity between KTA and ATK grew, resulting in a series of violent clashes. Julio's life was constantly threatened, and the first major attempt on his life occurred in July 2020, when he was ambushed and shot in Houston, Texas. The incident left him hospitalized, but even from his hospital bed, he went live on Instagram, defiantly declaring, "Shot me with kill me on Kendra U." Stupid, this brazen act of survival further exacerbated the rivalry week. Later, the attempt on Foolio's life was mentioned in the viral music video "Who I Smoke" by Fast Money Goon, a member of ATK. The lyrics chillingly recounted the Houston shooting, mocking Foolio for surviving the violence. Didn't stop there. On November 8, 2021, Foolio faced another